Well, last season, George Fox returned to the football field for its first game in 46 years. And since those Bruins had a bye week, we caught up with a football team to see how things are going in year 2. Building a lasting college football legacy requires years of recruiting and success. And that's why George Fox thought it would be a good idea to hire Chris Casey as a head football coach.
It's neat for me personally because I grew up here and was a part of George Fox.
Casey grew up just 2 blocks away from George Fox, where he and his brother Pat served as ball boys during the football team's final season in 1968.
We were down here all the time. Ball boys during football and basketball, bat boys during baseball, and just running around down here just as kids. You know, we love challenges. You know, I was at Linfield for several years and went to Whitworth, and they were a program that that time had really struggled, and helped John Tully, the head coach there at that time. We worked together to get that thing off the ground, then went to Aloha.
And during his time at Aloha High School, Casey guided the Warriors to their first state title in program history. Players on this football team chose George Fox for several reasons. Touchdown, Bruins!
I met Coach Casey when I came for the visit. I really just connected with the coaches, and I felt that this was a strong program that had the potential to go far.
You can look back and say, you know, I was the first one. I did that first season. I was a part of the very first win George Fox had in 40, 50, whatever years.
Well, you know what I told him on the last play?
Bill Jackson is the last person to score a touchdown for George Fox during its final game against Eastern Oregon in 1968.
We did win that game also, so that meant an awful lot. But to be the last person to score, I don't think I really knew that or thought about it until someone mentioned it to me.
And it's a walk down memory lane for Jackson and these other Bruins who still remember when Coach Casey was a little kid during their football days at George Fox.
We're going to get out of here before 1 a.m. for a few nights now. So.
He wants excellence on the football field and in the classroom, and that's more important to me. So I think this second year we're seeing more excellence.
Football gives this school some identity. You read about it in the paper. It gives the kids something to come watch on Saturday. It's just very exciting for me because I still live in this town.
From President Baker down to the board and everybody in between, they really did it right. They brought it back in the right way with high expectations, but also with the support.
Coaching the college that he went to go hang out at as a little kid, that's a great story, and it's really, I mean, I'm happy for Coach.
So our goal is always build championship people and build a championship program, those two things, and in that order.
You know, Coach Casey says the George Fox football alumni and others work together to buy custom-made lockers for the Bruins. And get this, Bob Dexter, the head carpenter at George Fox, made all of these wooden lockers by hand. That's amazing.